Good morning, Wall Street Pete. Sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto every day? We come with you for a live. Happy Friday to everybody. Hit a like and subscribe if you will. We got Vinny in the house. Biggest drop in Bitcoin history, huh? Crypto is hurting. Yes, it is. I do agree. Good morning, Jackson. Good morning, Vinny. How are we all doing? It's Friday. At least we got something good happening. Currently dropping right now. We come to you live, right? You hit the like and subscribe, and if it's important, Wall Street Pete comes live to you immediately. I wish I could have came with a video sooner. You must sell your Solana. I mean, it really was at a point in time, like if you didn't do it already, I apologize. I'm sorry to hear that. But it's the truth. I was just fooling around before. Let me see if it came up or did not come through. Maybe it did not. I had pictures of Solana where I sold it at plus above 200. And it wasn't to brag. It was just basically more of a, if you didn't sell by then, what are you doing at this point in time? A record amount of Solana was on stake as investors reclaimed their tokens from the blockchain security mechanism. But we're going to go over what I'm talking about here and why it's so important. The crypto news, you hit the like and subscribe every day. $864 billion. We keep falling. Yes, we are tagging. Currently FTX doing something, but nothing really spectacular. Pay attention to Dogecoin, 8.5 cents, now dropping immediately from that, as you can see, all the way to 8. Cardano coming down from 37 to 34. Everything is getting another drop down, as we said on this exact chart, right? Wall Street Pete's chart. We have 16.4, and once that starts breaking through, as we're already coming to it currently right now, we'll then find ourselves around the 13, and then if we're going to 13, I believe around 10,000. That's where I'll be dollar cost averaging in about the 11.5. Wall Street Pete, that's his bottom, 11.5 BTC for sure. We could come all the way down to 4,000, scare a lot of people. I mean, I don't think it'll happen. I really don't, but we've already talked about what we think won't happen, and we've seen it happen. So, Wall Street Pete, sick now in crypto, talking about a lot of things. How will the Binance FTX drama affect Solana? Well, here's what we know so far. So please, if you can, hit the like and subscribe. We do a lot of research for you. We talk about the crypto space, and I'm going to break down a little more. It's interesting. The cryptocurrency market is tanking after a few wild days, right? We already know much more about this, and Solana has been massively propped up by FTX and we'll say SBF, as Sam Bankman-Fried, right? Over the years, as both have helped Solana gain traction and visibility. Most notably, Solana is also the second largest holding of Alameda. I bet you didn't know that. Hit the like and subscribe. A trading shop founded by SBF, representing about 10% of Solana's market cap, which is, that's pretty concerning because you could start a FOMO. FOMO what? The fear of missing out. Well, the fear of missing out is when the price is going up, you want to get in. The fear of missing out when you want to get the fuck out, when everybody is selling, that is very well in the same thing of the selling. So the format is real as steel here. This has stoked fear because if Binance captures such of some of Solana, many have speculated that the exchange would prioritize its own token, pushing Solana further into the ground. Well, that's even worse because that didn't even happen. So let's get out of that whole turmoil of bullshit, right? You hit the like and subscribe every day. Well, Binance CEO explains situation with FTX and says why we did not master plan this. And guess what? He is not taking on this mess. I'll tell you exactly what happened, and this is pretty cool because it's obvious. Given the events that transpired over the last couple of days, and this is CZ, I want to reiterate a few points he began emphasizing. We did not master plan this or anything related to this, explained the FTF. Oh, this is SBF, excuse me. And then what happened, I have another article, I guess this is it. As the due diligence for the deal is ongoing, I want to remind everyone, do not sell FTT tokens. If you have a bag, you have a bag, but do not sell or buy, he started telling everybody. He noted that immediately they wanted to see why the conversation was coming. And CZ got a phone call. Here it is. Z explained that FTX Sam Bankman-Fried called less than 24 hours ago. I was surprised he even wanted to talk to me. My first reaction was, he wants to do an OTC deal. But here we are. CZ detailed, claiming to have very little knowledge of what internal state things at FTX prior to the call was about. The Binance boss proceeded, it's funny he says the Binance boss is what I call them, proceeded to remind his team that no one can trade the FTT. This is what started it all, and as you already know, if you followed me, you understand exactly what's been going on, and this is where we are, ladies and gentlemen, and if you saw this is hilarious. I wish I could show you this, but you're a mean one. Mr. Grinch. The Grinch that stole crypto. I thought it was very, very, very creative. Yes, I made this up. So hit the like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. We have a good time. But getting to the Bitcoin price, getting to the Solana price, on top of all this, ladies and gentlemen, Solana's had nothing but outages. Solana's had nothing but problems. Why would this succeed? Why should this succeed when all the investors right now, let's pay attention to what's happening, right? Let's really pay attention. Let's say hide everything, right? You're a natural investor, right? You're a human. You're a human investor, right? We're all human. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening? Well, I believe the jury would agree that we are doing nothing but falling. Your money, ever since you've been investing, has been doing nothing but going in the shitter, right? So what we have to understand now is the most wisest whales, the wise whales, that's kind of a cool word to say, wise whales, wise whales. We need another W in there. Was the wise whales. We need to figure out what asset. There's a million assets here, ladies and gentlemen. Which one are the whales going to start getting into that they trust? Now do you understand where we're at right now? The crypto space is falling. The crypto space is dying. Things are going to go to zero. Things are going to go to shit. Why would Solana make it? Why would Solana be one of these guys that just come through when we have $5.5 billion market cap, and just our last video I was showing you $4.5 billion in volume? Ladies and gentlemen, there's a problem. There's a FOMO. It's called getting out of the market. Nothing is falling faster right now than Solana. I don't really mean to say that, but really it's showing, and I've been harping on this. You want to buy back at $5? You want to take a chance with some money? Go ahead. But I'm going to tell you right now, once it gets to $5, I may start thinking about it going to zero. As you know, none of this is financial advice. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. But you must pay attention to what's going on. And we're getting to RSI levels where we've touched a few times, popped up. But in the ultimate grand thing here, I don't know how many times have RSI levels been this low. One other time, that further below. And that was in May of this year. So we'll pay attention to what's happening. We'll keep you updated. But looking at this chart currently right now for Solana, and I'm going to get into it right now so all you Solana holders can really get this out. This is scary. It's pretty scary looking. What I see right now is an opportunity. If we don't get this, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, if we don't get this, which is looking like it already, it's pretty scary how the market can fall to 10K and everybody would want to get in. And I'm one of those people. I'll tell you right now, I am equipped with liquid to buy this 10K Bitcoin, whatever else may dip to it. What do I believe in? The big blue collar chip guys, the layer 1 protocols have been here since the space. What we're looking to see here is if we get this. What would I look to get? About $25.80, ladies and gentlemen. $25.80. I have a $28 here, but I would pay attention to that. If you're owning Solana, I would go from $21 all the way to that peak. And I do mean this a lot. That's if we get there. But I'm looking to see if I can get about here to here. This is my range where I'm looking to get my Solana out if I have any left. It's just the God honest truth. There are way too many other assets, right, that are currently in the space that just hold so much more value. Do you ever hear of crypto? Crow.com doing any of the stupid shit that FTX is doing? It's on every single NBA floor, right? The NBA just started again, speaking of that. So why would crypto not do good? Why would crypto not prevail, right, when we come through? Chronos, it's a very good one. But right now, stuff like Solana that has its name attached to shit, problems and nothing but issues, you don't want this. So I would stay away from Solana. If you're in it right now, I'm sorry. I would say that these are possible scenarios to get out. The peak showing $20.12 on this ascending channel right now that's already breaking down. So I do hope we get a rise coming in shortly in the next hour and 22 minutes. That would be the next 4 hourly. That would be at 11 o'clock because we changed our time clocks. So Solana is a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Please, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the bell, all notification, and subscribe to the Wall Street Pete. 1.4K subscribers. The gentleman used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange on Wall Street. So we talk a lot about these things. FXT, I don't know if I went over this, but allegedly lent Almeida Research $10 billion in user funds. Could you imagine? User funds? What the fuck is user funds? Excuse my French, earlier this morning on a Friday. So please make sure you hit the heart, you hit the bell, all notification, the algorithm. We broke this down for anybody before anybody was talking about it. We had the Ugly Truth video, and I'm telling you right now, Technical analysis never loses, but I do see a downward bottom spiral. I don't think it's going to come up this high. So if you want to really get out of Solana, ladies and gentlemen, this is something I would say what we're looking at will happen. I don't know, but it could go down to zero. That's kind of what I'm giving you. None of it's financial advice. You know that. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. But if you're looking to get into the Bitcoin, we'll give you the quick update. Hopefully I didn't lose my Bitcoin. I guess here we go. So right now, if any of you are new to this chart, this makes sense to me, and I'm going to get off right here. So if you want to watch the ending of this video, I would definitely pay attention to mention 2017 on Monday. Who gives a shit about what day it was? The month, excuse me. Here it is. So we have December, right? Pay attention definitely to mention as I destroy my chart. We had 20,000 come up. We had a funeral all the way to 3,100. Then we came back. High volatile waves in the upward trajectory. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what we're looking to see with Bitcoin for the next probably 3 months. And what's happening, ladies and gentlemen, if I showed you this and got rid of it, let's go to the 4 so I can show you how fat it looks. There it is. That's what we did before we exploded, ladies and gentlemen, to the places of the peaks we've been. ADA, the safer play for the future. Yes, sir. I do agree with that, Sean. Thank you so much for giving your information. That's why you hit the like and subscribe. We have some very smart followers here, but I'm going to go over this real quick. We had an 84% fall. Nobody understands how important this is over a quick span of time, which was about 2 years almost, okay? Understand that, year and change. Now, what happens here is that we're still stuck at the all-time high at what time? November 2021. We're only 1 year in, ladies and gentlemen. We're only 1 year in. So a year and change would take us possibly here, which is starting to make a lot of sense. Up and down, all the way through, maybe hit the 13, and then you're going to come through that 11 up. That's when time's coming in till 2023, ladies and gentlemen. You already see the bottom of the box frame, what year we're in. So as I believe we continue to go up and down here, we will then find our ways doing exactly what that did. So what is that doing? I'll show you. I'm going to take this, and this is for fun because it's not going to do it exactly, but I want to give you an understanding of what to expect. This is why you hit the like and subscribe, because nobody does this stuff for you. Once you establish this boring sideways action, which we could have started right here, I want you to get that. We could have started it right here. We could have. Now, there's a lot of ifs and buts and whatever, but you have to pay attention to that immediately. That's what you have to pay attention to. It doesn't mean shit right now, but in the long grand scheme of things, what I'm trying to say to you is if you pay attention to that, there's going to be boring sideways action coming into the new year, and that's what we need to replicate, follow from a huge high, which is what we did here, right? This is exactly what we did here, boring sideways action before we went up. If you see it, how boring is it? It's very boring from 2018 all the way to 2020. There's a 2-year boring time frame with Bitcoin. Guess what? We haven't had a 2-year boring shit. We had 1 year. We're only halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. That's my technical analysis from there. Pay attention, definitely to mention. I mean, even from what? June of this year to December of this year. What is that, ladies and gentlemen? We all have a brain. 6 months. We have only been doing boring sideways action for 6 months, and now we're getting our asses kicked, and everyone's surprised. Well, 84% down would take us all the way down to about 10,000, 11,000 Bitcoin. This is no surprise. So this is why you hit the like and subscribe. Wall Street Pete, the gentleman used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. I used to do this stuff all the time, watching my traders, watching them, and then I became a trader. But I'll tell you right now, it was nothing better than watching multiple people trade a day at a quick, high pace, screaming and yelling in the ring. There was nothing better, I'll tell you right now. Learning from some of the best traders in probably the world. Half of them aren't alive today, but they stay alive in me. I'll tell you right now, I appreciate every one of them that gave me help and tips and everything they could have. But this is where we are in the crypto space without using any indicators. I mean, throw out the MACD, do whatever you want. You can see we're starting to flip very, very obviously bearish. It's right here on the MACD. This is the weekly. It's just starting. So pay attention, put that for what it is. You can go back to the relative strength to fight with me and go, well, what about the relative strength index? Well, guess what? The relative strength index is telling me the same goddamn thing. And excuse me for saying that like that, but look. Here's my level coming down on the RSI. And ladies and gentlemen, we can retest, which is telling me we have room to fall even on the weekly. So that's what I'm trying to give to you. Yes, we could pop up, create new higher lows, but we may just go up, test, fool everyone again, and then come through to the bottom. Test one more time. This is the fundamentals. This is the narrative. So Wall Street Pete, sick dough. in crypto. You want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto. You hit the like, you hit the bell, all notification. The gentleman who is obsessed with the Bitcoin price, obsessed with the crypto technical analysis point of view, the gentleman needs to work on Wall Street. Missed the place very much, but you guys helped me keep it alive. I do thank you very much for that. I don't know if I ever expressed that enough. Some of the conversations we have. So we'll start doing a couple more videos as we may grow. But the most important thing is if you don't hit the like button, we can't grow. That's the most important thing. We will always do videos no matter who is watching. This is just what we do. This is our nature. So Wall Street Pete, Sick Dough and Crypto, please hit the like and subscribe. We're trying to do big things. We're trying to really help out the people who are less fortunate. So I thank you so much for continuing to help us grow and your support. Till the next video, and in the comment section, let me know. What asset would you like for us to go over that we have not done in a while? Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe there's a big crash coming here worse. I'm sorry, but this is the narrative, and it makes total sense. Not many people have a lot of money right now to be investing in all this stuff, right? Only those people will prevail to the end. Take care.